I'm Lakshmi Atul. I'm a daughter, a mother, a wife, and a woman. And before I start my talk, I'll just have a brief about myself. I was born in Todupuzha and was brought up in Palakkad. And my parents were government officers. And I was not born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Uh, come from a middle class family. My favorite childhood hobby was to play cricket with my brothers and my friends, and kind of different sports activities. And all of a sudden, I had a cause. This puberty it hit me, and like any conservative family, my family also said, "No, you are not going to play cricket anymore." I had to actually stop playing cricket and stop engaging in my favorite activity. I started loving books. I started reading more, and the only issue was that my body, which was like 40-45 kg, resulted uh, it was like close to 90 kg. And my dad's favorite pastime was to cook, and he used to give me like my favorite dish, the chicken liver, fried in oil, and that added, and I finally reached the goal. Like I reached almost 100 kg of my weight. So that's one thing. That was my background. I mean, uh, and then the reason why I'm here, I actually wanted to talk about key 4-5 challenges which I have faced in my life, which as actually how I could achieve and how I could reach where I am now. I would call them rather the Sudoku of my life, my personal challenges, my struggles. So, as I said, I don't look 90 kg right now. Is it? Do I look 90 kgs? Are you sleeping, guys? No, yeah. So that was my first personal challenge. I was comfortable with my textbooks. Uh, Physics and chemistry, they were like my best friends. Maths was like my playground. Uh, I just liked textbook. I just sit idle. I just read books. But then came my marriage, my in-laws, uh, they just had one criteria. They said, uh, "Girl, you're good. You're very good. Try to lose some weight." That's the only criteria they have put for me. Yes, I also thought like, yeah, they've given everything else. They're just asking for my like some weight reduction. I didn't thought that this is going to be a really tough task for me. I mean, when they said you can marry my son, but reduce your weight, I thought it's easy, but it was not easy. So that was the first challenge. The first challenge was my weight loss saga. How I started off and how I reached my goal. It was really tough from being one who sits idle. I slowly started off with walking, and then finally could reduce a bit of my weight. And it was our marriage, and these weight loss programs were like full on. Uh, then there was a pause. Yeah, I was pregnant. Everything went on just like that. So and then okay, fine. I had my baby, and I started off the weight loss program again. It was more aggressive. It was like the hurdle here was managing a family, managing your kid, managing your work life, uh, being in a society, getting time for everything. I found it very difficult. But then, wherever possible, I changed from the chicken liver to chicken salads. I changed my lifestyle. I made sure that I walk uh, for stationery or groceries or things like that. I tried incorporating healthy lifestyle, and then after an effort of 5 to 7 years, I feel fit. I was feeling like very happy for every gram of weight I was reducing. I feel that it was kind of justification which I was giving to my in-laws for they are giving their son. I could do that. So it was a long journey. Had it been someone else who is like more determined, could have achieved this much before. 30 kg was not easy, um, and that was one thing which I faced, which was the toughest thing in my life, which took the most number of years to achieve the goal. And now uh, I was working. I joined Aries Group in 2007, and I joined there as a management trainee. I had a lot of effort, and I'm right now the vice president of the group. Uh, they come the next challenge. My boss, once in a board meeting, said, "Go, go and take NDT level 3." I said, "What is it? I haven't heard about it." So it's NDT level 3. NDT level 3 is non-destructive testing. It's level 3 is the certification, or the person who signs the people who does the surveying and inspection in the shipping. As you know, it's a male-dominated profession, and I was all of a sudden I didn't know what to do and where to go. Yes, but then my boss was confident on me. I started learning with little practical experience. I could achieve this particular NDT level 3, and I am NDT level 3 right now. This NDT level 3 was like I was one among the five or like four Indian ladies who had this level 3. And right now I have trained over 200, 250 technicians who are still in the site, in the ships, inspecting. So that was one thing which actually uh, uh, every employees of ours feels that uh, it was indeed a tough thing. I mean, get in the ship and survey and then report it. It was a tough thing, but God's grace, I could do that. So I would say that was the second challenge which I have faced in my life. And as I said, going to the next one, I am brought up. I was my parents were government officers. They had this thing in mind: civil service, civil service, civil service. So this was there in my like right from my childhood. So I felt like okay, I'll also try civil service, but I was not a child anymore. I was 30. I was a mother. I was a daughter. I had all the responsibilities. I was sitting in a top management position, and then I had the civil service in mind. Okay, I thought like, okay, why not I try it? Why not if there is a biryani out there, why not I'll try it and enjoy it? Because I was already set up in a career, I didn't have to actually go, but still, I thought of trying it. I tried for the first time when I was 30. I couldn't clear prelims. I thought that's the end of it. But then what happened was I got two extra attempts. Rahul Gandhi actually has helped us by giving like he gave two extra attempts, or 30, he put it as 32 as the upper limit for writing the exam. Yeah. So I thought, yeah, this is going to be my thing. I'm going to be a civil servant. I'm going to be IAS. Um, I put in the effort for the second year. I've cleared the prelims. I've cleared the mains. I went to the interview, and as like everyone used to ask me, why do you want to do this? Why do you want to go to civil service? Because you have already set up your career and you are already at the stage of a middle age. You need to settle down. You don't have to start a career. And the same question came from the chairman. If you really want to serve the society, give your money to the society, take a proportion from your salary, give it to them, rather than just. I don't feel that you don't deserve to be in this in the civil service. So that was a question. That was one thing which she said, and that was definitely a life changer, like game changer for me. That actually made me realize service is not just what civil servants are doing. It's more than that. Anyone can serve the society. You just need to have some good some mind for that. So that was again it was also tough in the sense that was a challenge. The main key challenge was my daughter was studying in first standard, and it was like she used to sit late nights till like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Still I'm studying, and she also used to write something like whenever I prepare notes, she also prepares notes, and it was a kind of support when I left home for the interview. She told me like, Amma, if you are not clearing this, I'm going to be IAS. I'm going to be IAS for you, so don't worry, I'm there for you. So with all those responsibilities, and unfortunately or fortunately, I have not cleared civil service, and my age was over. I thought like, okay, I was waiting for a next challenge. Now that everything is done, I don't have a challenge in front of me. What to do? Then came the invitation of Mrs. India Kerala. I actually had no clue on what exactly is a ramp because I was already bulky. I didn't even have time to go to a fashion show or watch a lady walking it or nothing like that. So no experience with no experience, uh, without even knowing how to wear a heels. Um, I went on for Mrs. India Kerala, and that was another funniest moment when in the final round, when a person is walking the ramp without even knowing what exactly ramp walk is, and the people laughing at you. None of you are smiling at me. There, people were laughing at me. So this happened. Like people were laughing at me. I thought, yeah, I have anyways tried. This is the end of it. I won't do any kind of fashion pageants now. Um, but then this is life. I just got a call from Mrs. India Queen of Substance as a national pageant saying that you are shortlisted. You are the semi-finalist for the Mrs. India Queen of Substance. I said, what? I mean, we have seen you. We have seen your presentations. We are actually considering you for Mrs. India. I thought, yeah, that's a chance for me. I'll definitely work on it. And the struggles, the toughest part was uh, convincing people around me. Wow, what is this queen of substance? Who is queen? Why do you see? Why can't you cook and be a queen of your family? What do you want to prove all this? So these were the questions that come. Why do you want to do this? But then I thought like, okay, anyways, that has come to me. Any opportunity is good for you. I'll just try and I'll just stop with that. I went, but with better preparation. I could be Mrs. India Face of South and Mrs. Intelligent. I don't know why. Maybe with the civil service preparation. And then I thought that's the end of it. Again, I like came back. Oh, I need more challenges. My God, that's it. That's also an end of it. And then came the next call. That was an international pageant, Mrs. Universal. That was happening in London. And there might be my overconfidence. My visa got delayed, and I couldn't participate. So yeah, maybe it's not fit for me. And when I thought that that's end of the pageants and things like that, now I'm representing India at Mrs. United Nations, Jamaica this July, July 21st to 29th. And I'm really feeling proud from being someone who doesn't know what a dress is, what a design is, what is a fashion show, what is a pageant. It was just my confidence. It was just my willingness to accept the challenges. It was just the opportunity that came to me. I took it in the right time. That made me stand in front of all of you. And now, uh, these all made me a person who I am, a person who is standing in front of you. I am not a person who's that comfortable uh, dealing with a crowd, but yet I'm doing it. I've done it. This is a challenge for me, and I've done it. So I feel really happy and I feel really proud. So what I want to convey here is every day is a challenge for you. Be it short, long, big, small, lot of challenges in life. Every challenge, uh, I focus, I split it up, I make sure that each and everything is taken care of. Sometimes it takes long, like 5 to 7 years. I took it for the other one, for the weight loss. For civil service, it was just like 1 year, and it said no, no, you are not going to be civil servant. And then it was basically what I say is it's all about the determination, all about having a confidence. See, if I can do it, anyone can do it. Sky is the limit, so our potential are. So just focus on it. Don't worry about the challenges. Challenges will come to your way every now and then. May good Lord help you all with all in meeting all your challenges. And thank you all for listening to me. I'm privileged, I'm really happy, and I'm looking forward for more challenges. Thank you so much.